After endlessly searching Google for literal days trying to find the most anticipated games for Game Pass in 2023, I think I have finally done it. So here are the top 20 most anticipated Game Pass games of 2023. At number 20, Atomic Heart. This game brought us one of the most iconic trailers of all time at an Xbox Bethesda showcase, and will finally be released in the first quarter of 2023. With its outstanding visuals and great looking combat, players will be able to explore the Soviet Union of the future, where menacing robots and disgusting creators are out for blood. With this game looking like it takes inspiration from the BioShock games, we cannot wait to dive into this utopian nightmare. At number 19, Lies of P, developed by NeoWiz. Whilst we have no fixed release date other than 2023, it is certainly incredibly high on many gamers' most anticipated lists. At Gamescom, the developer provided us with an outstanding look at the game, which hyped fans of Bloodborne and other Souls-likes to the roof. With this game taking place in a dark burlesque world with some of the best boss design I have ever seen, I was lost for words. Outside of this trailer, we haven't seen much info that worries me slightly. However, if they nail the gameplay on the head, I have no doubts this will be one of the best games of 2023. Number 18, Ara: History Untold. This is a turn-based strategy game being developed for PC by Oxide Games. The game was revealed at the last Xbox Bethesda showcase and is touted to be a very similar experience to Civ and Humankind. Many of you strategy fanatics can now rejoice as the short snippets of gameplay we have seen takes the genre to a whole new level. The developers have stated that the game will feature innovative mechanics and a story with no preset paths. It truly sounds like a unique experience. With both directors of Oxide, formerly of Command & Conquer fame, taking the helm, I have no doubt that this will be an excellent strategy game. Number 17, Arc 2. Play the role of the man himself, Vin Diesel, otherwise known as the hero Santiago, and experience an epoch-spanning adventure as he seeks to protect his daughter Mika. This is set in an impressive and massive new chaotic world that is overrun by invasive primeval creatures. From what we are hearing so far about this game, sounds like a huge improvement to the first entry, and it's insane to think how big this leap could be. I might have chuckled at the thought of Vin Diesel in a video game again, but I will certainly get this on a go. Number 16, Planet of Lana. A cinematic puzzle adventure game with some of the most gorgeous visuals we have ever seen from an indie title. You take control of a young girl with her loyal friend and embark on a rescue mission. There is a faceless army that is bringing disharmony to this beautiful and vibrant planet, and it is your job to find out why and stop this war. This vibrant and gorgeous title arrives to us all in spring 2023. Number 15, Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden. Known as some of the best JRPGs to ever grace gaming, it was a huge and pleasant surprise to see both of these arrive in early 2023. The Persona franchise, part of the Shin Megami Tensei series, usually follows high school students through various adventures as they harness supernatural powers and fight crime. With an instantly recognizable art direction, Persona has made a name for itself over the years, setting it apart from the Shin Megami Tensei franchise. Definitely check these both out when they drop early next year. Number 14, Replace shocked us when it was originally shown off at the Xbox Bethesda showcase, with some of the best pixel art direction seen in gaming. With its dark and gritty tone and exceptional looking level design, this was high on every single gamer's list. Replaced combines cinematic platformer, pixel art and free flow combat with a deep engaging dystopian story set in an alternative 1980s. I cannot wait to dive headfirst into the mysteries around Phoenix City next year. Number 13, Lightyear Frontier. A farming game with a whole unique take that has never been seen before. You will settle down on a new beautiful planet and begin your farming adventure as you build a farm, plant and harvest alien crops, and discover alien secrets. Not only will this game look stunning, but you can explore it with your friends. And who doesn't like farming, big mechs, and laughs with friends? If this works as well as Stardew Valley, but with friends, I'm sure we will have a massive hit when it arrives on Game Pass later next year. Number 12, Ghostwire Tokyo, which is already released in 2022, but will finally be arriving on Xbox Game Pass in February once the one-year exclusivity deal has ended with PlayStation. Tokyo is overrun by deadly supernatural forces, perpetrated by a dangerous occultist, causing Tokyo's population to vanish in an instant. Ally with a powerful spectral entity on their quest for vengeance and master a powerful arsenal of abilities to unravel the dark truth behind the disappearance. Number 11, Ravenlok, from the same developers that brought us the absolutely phenomenal indie gem Echo Generation. But now this brings us into an even better, mad and magical world. This time, instead of fighting turn-based, we have fast-paced, real-time combat, but still with that distinct and gorgeous 3D pixel art style. You will be plunged into an immersive fairy tale world and settled by darkness, exploring the mysterious mushroom forest, uncovering the secrets of the labyrinth, and wind through the clock towers has never looked so appealing. Definitely one to play instantly when it lands on Game Pass next year. Now, if you're all interested in picking up some Xbox games this month and want to get a pretty sizable discount, then I have a pretty juicy offer for you. Kinguin are a fantastic company that provides keys for any Xbox game you want, and they are always notably cheaper than others out there. This month, if you use code November12 using my link below, you can get 12% off any purchase. Bam! That's Modern Warfare 2 down from £62 to £55, and that's an absolute steal. Now, let's get back to the video. Number 10, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl is a next entry in the genre-defining Stalker series, and looks like it will amp up everything to 11. This experience will give players a one-of-a-kind gameplay featuring elements of first-person shooter, immersive sim, and horror. Not only does the world look incredibly deep and realistic, but soon after the release, a multiplayer mode will be implemented to take on this horrid apocalyptic world with your friends. Unfortunately, due to the horrid war in Ukraine, this game has been pushed back, but the developers have stated it will be arriving into gamers' hands in 2023. Number 9. The Last Case of Benedict Fox brings us a twisted world of secret organisations, forbidden rituals, and cold-blooded murders. Gamers will descend into a limbo of decaying memories as Benedict Fox, who is a self-proclaimed detective bound to his demon companion. This game will make players search, rethink, and decrypt mysteries surrounding the fate of a young couple's murder. Not only do we have potentially the biggest indie gem of 2023 launching onto Game Pass, but it certainly could be one of the most unique on this list. Number 8, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes. The number 1 funded Kickstarter video game of 2020 is finally releasing in 2023 and will be a memorable experience to all the fans. With the prequel arriving in 2022, Eiyuden Chronicles Rising, and blowing the minds of countless gamers, it's safe to say the next entry is the most anticipated and could be a massive hit. With its unique art direction, putting 3D voxel sprites in a real-world environment with great-looking turn-based RPG goodness, it certainly is near the top of my own list. This will follow on from the previous adventure, and I cannot wait for 2023. Number 7, Age of Empires 2 and 4 just recently announced to be arriving on Xbox consoles in 2023, and for many of us RTS fans out there, we were blown away by this fantastic announcement. These are some of the best RTS games to have ever been released and will include a multitude of amazing features, from full controller support to full crossplay across consoles and PC, and I cannot wait to delve into building my ultimate empire. Age of Empires 2 is launching on the 31st of January, with Age of Empires 4 arriving later in 2023. Number 6, Flintock: The Siege of Dawn shocked us with its announcement at the Xbox Bethesda showcase this year. However, its exceptional presentation, glorious open world, and silky smooth combat made it stand out from most of the other games. You will be able to jump in and join humanity's last stand as gods and guns collide in this action RPG open world adventure. Not only will you embrace magic and gunpowder, but the game promises to lead you all on an epic journey to lead mankind's final siege against the tide of the undead. Number 5, Minecraft Legends, which truly deviates from the traditional look and feeling of Minecraft and now puts you in a tactical action strategy game which we never knew we needed. You will still be put into the blocky realms of Minecraft, but instead gather friends and allies and take them into combat in a whole new way in the wake of a brand new evil enemy. This year seems like a great one for strategy gamers and provided me with much joy, but skepticism to see how this game plays out. I am all for new projects and trajectories, so hopefully this is a successful strike when it arrives in 2023. Number 4, Wolong Fallen Dynasty, a game that took us all by surprise, but with the game touted to be a Souls-like in a Dynasty Warriors universe, the hype levels have risen. This action-packed story begins with you assuming the role of a nameless militia soldier fighting for survival in a dark fantasy version of the later Han Dynasty. To see Team Ninja working on this project exclusively for Xbox, I cannot wait to hack and slash my way through this game with its remarkable combat fluidity. The game is planned to launch on the 3rd of March in 2023. Number 3, Redfall, the upcoming open world co-op FPS coming to us from the talented people over at Arcane Austin. With their pedigree of making games such as Prey and Dishonored, we all know that this game is set for some massive success. An open world game about vampires is what we as gamers have always wanted, and with the story and world looking utterly outstanding, it has garnished a huge following and hype train. The town of Redfall is ultimately under siege by a legion of vampires who have cut off the island from the outside world, and it's up to a handful of survivors to become a team of perfect vampire slayers. The game is rumoured to have an early 2023 release, so stay tuned for more updates soon. Number 2, Forza Motorsport, the automotive entertainment game reimagined for a brand new generation is almost here, and all you gearheads can rejoice to hear that it's coming in 2023. We saw real-time gameplay shown at the last showcase, and it was staggering to see how lifelike these racing simulators are now getting, and myself for one can't wait to bring out the racing wheel and take every single car for a spin. With photorealistic beauty, real-time racing on track, and some of the best simulation controls we have ever seen in a racing game, it is no wonder why many gamers have this as their most anticipated racing game of this generation. I cannot wait to play this game on a 4K TV at up to 120 FPS and race in the car of my dreams. Number 1, Starfield is the most anticipated title arriving onto Game Pass in 2023. And that's at no surprise to any Xbox or PC gamer out there. We got to see more about Starfield in 2022, and it promises to be the largest and most diverse Bethesda game that we have ever seen. You'll become part of Constellation and will explore the wider galaxy, which is 1,000 planets in total. You can expect the usual when it comes to a Bethesda RPG, with full character customization, a huge expansive list of quests and story, along with thousands upon thousands of lines of dialogue. I cannot wait to dive into this game and build my own ship. Let me know what your most anticipated game is in the comments down below, as I want to hear and get to know you all more. If you liked the video, subscribe for more Xbox videos and click here to see the best horror games on Game Pass right now.